Back before COVID-19 swept the world, there was this awesome thing called Adobe Flash Player, which let a bunch of people develop small games to be played on the web. And one of the games made from the Flash Player was NinjaKiwi's Bloons Tower Defense 5, and from what I see online, most people found this game sometimes in 2016 or later. The game's popularity went up and up before dying down in 2020. Back when it was popular, Bloons Tower Defense 5 was an extremely fun game. It was just like any other tower defense game, but because of its creative tower designs, unique characters, and smart game design, it became one of the best games to play. But the story doesn't end there, because BTD 5, coming from a long line of BTD games, got a sequel, BTD 6. This game added new towers, tons of new upgrades, a hero system, challenges, new maps, incredibly improved graphics, and much more. So why am I talking about all this? Well, BTD 5 is very nostalgic, and BTD 6 is one of my favorite games. And I realized nostalgia is a very powerful tool. So using my own experience as an example, let's talk about how nostalgia influences opinion and makes it positive. When I first loaded up BTD 6, I was instantly hit with tons of memories of playing this game with my friends in school. So while I played my first game, everything I looked at reminded me from BTD 5, like dart monkeys, super monkeys, tack shooters, etc. And I always remembered the BTD 5 version, and that just brought in more good memories. It's like seeing that one guy from kindergarten 7 years later and being shocked at how much they've changed. So how does this affect my opinion? Well, seeing everything grow and evolve makes the game look like it has significantly improved from the last one, and it has, but this increases it to another level. So compared to someone who hasn't played BTD 5, let alone have nostalgia for it, my perception of growth is much higher. So nostalgia makes improvement seem better, but that isn't the only thing that it does, because it also forces you to play the game more. Often when we remember the past, we think of them as the good old days, back when things were much better. So when getting hit with nostalgia, you would remember the good feelings of the past. Then you would want to feel that more and more. So I'm sure you can guess what happened with BTD 6. When I played it, I remembered the good old days. That made me want to play the game more. And when I played the game more, I found more and more awesome things in the game, and soon my enjoyment wasn't driven by nostalgia anymore, but by the fun of the actual game. So nostalgia can drive a game's enjoyment before letting it take over. Now, that's all cool, but you might be going to the comments to type, doesn't nostalgia cause you to miss old features that were removed? And I have an answer to that. So when improving something, there's naturally going to be things that are removed. And in games, some of those things might be things that you liked. There were a few upgrades and abilities from BTD 5 that I liked that were changed for BTD 6. Now this, because of my nostalgia, seems like it would make me hate the game. But actually, by seeing these features get replaced with new features, the new features that were there for improvement, because why would they want to make the game worse, would be seen. And after playing with them, I liked them better. So nostalgia, despite seeming like it would hinder the effects of improvement, it actually drives it. So there you have it. Nostalgia completely changes a person's perception of quality, making it seem much better. But this could be used in a good and bad way. Someone could harness nostalgia to make their project seem better, but they could also use it to make their project seem worse. We need to be aware of that and try not to let nostalgia get the better of us. As always, thank you for watching and have a great day.